Have you ever wondered what really decides how active and rewarding your later years will be? Once you pass 75, every day becomes more valuable. What's interesting is that your body is already giving you important clues about how long and well you might live. Some people in their late 70s stay energetic, sharp-minded, and physically able, while others decline quickly. The difference often comes down to several key signs, quiet but powerful signals that can tell you about your future health. In today's video, we're looking at 7 secret signs of thriving beyond age 75. These aren't based on guesses or old wives' tales, but on real patterns noticed by aging experts and researchers who study older adults who are doing exceptionally well. By the end of our talk, you'll know exactly what to watch for in your own life and, more importantly, what practical steps you can take to boost your vitality for years to come. Stay with us until the end, because you might be missing subtle factors that could greatly impact your future health and independence. Once you recognize these signs, you'll better understand your current path and what changes might help you add not just years to your life, but life to your years. Let's begin our journey. Sign 1. Your brain hunger. One of the most reliable predictors of living well beyond 75 isn't found in medical tests or DNA screening. It's your ongoing hunger for knowledge and mental challenges. Research consistently shows that people who keep an active, questioning mind well into their later years tend to have better brain health and overall wellness compared to those who become mentally inactive. Think about 2 people, Nancy and Barbara, both 78 years old. Nancy starts each day with curiosity. She reads widely, has started learning Spanish, regularly does challenging puzzles, and enjoys stimulating talks with friends and family. She's always expanding what she knows and can do. Barbara, however, has settled into comfortable habits. She watches the same TV shows daily, rarely explores new information, and has stopped challenging her mind. While Nancy's brain continues forming new connections and maintaining mental strength, Barbara is experiencing faster decline in her thinking, memory, and problem-solving abilities. This mental slowdown isn't simply a natural part of getting older. It reflects a lack of brain stimulation that can actually speed up brain aging. Your brain works much like a muscle. What you don't use, you slowly lose. When you stop engaging with new ideas, learning new skills, or solving new problems, brain pathways begin breaking down more quickly. This doesn't just affect your thinking abilities, it impacts your overall health, independence, and quality of life. The good news is that mental engagement can be developed at any age. If you've noticed yourself becoming less mentally adventurous or intellectually curious, it's never too late to change. Start small. Read books on unfamiliar subjects, learn a new language, engage with different viewpoints, or challenge yourself with puzzles and games that stretch your thinking. Pay attention to your level of mental engagement. It might be the simplest yet most powerful sign of how vibrant your later years will be. Sign 2. Your bounce-back power. How quickly your body recovers from small setbacks can tell us a lot about your potential longevity. Bounce-back power, the ability to recover from illness, injury, or physical effort, has emerged as one of the most reliable signs of thriving beyond 75. This isn't about never getting sick or hurt. It's about how effectively your body responds when challenges happen. Consider James and Robert, both 77 years old. After a small fall in his garden, James feels some soreness but continues his daily activities with minimal disruption. Within a few days, he's back to his normal routine. Robert experiences a similar minor fall, but his recovery takes much longer. He feels tired for weeks, develops complications, and struggles to get back to his previous energy level. What separates these experiences isn't luck. It's bounce-back power. James's body maintains strong repair systems, efficient immune responses, and good reserve capacity across multiple body systems. Robert's declining resilience signals that his body's maintenance systems are weakening, which often connects with shorter life expectancy and increased vulnerability. Bounce-back power depends on many factors: muscle quality, heart and lung health, immune function, metabolism efficiency, and cell repair systems. When these systems work well together, they create remarkable recovery abilities that help weather life's inevitable physical challenges. If you've noticed that minor illnesses last longer than they used to, injuries heal more slowly, or you need extended recovery after routine activities, your body is sending you important information. Decreasing bounce-back power often comes before more serious health problems by several years. The good news is that resilience can be significantly improved through regular physical activity, proper nutrition, adequate rest, and stress management. Regular, moderate exercise especially strengthens recovery systems throughout your body. So pay attention to how your body responds to challenges. Its recovery capacity offers deep insights into your underlying health and potential longevity. Sign 3. Your body posture. The way you carry yourself physically reveals more about your future health than you might think. Body posture, your ability to maintain proper alignment and stability when standing, sitting, and moving, is increasingly recognized as a powerful sign of longevity and quality of life beyond 75. Imagine Helen and Susan, both 76 years old. Helen stands tall with shoulders relaxed and spine relatively straight. When she walks, her movements are coordinated and purposeful. She moves through her environment with confidence and stability. Susan, however, has developed a significantly stooped posture. Her shoulders round forward, her head sticks out ahead of her body, and her movements show increasing hesitation and instability. What Susan doesn't realize is that her declining posture isn't simply a cosmetic change. It's a warning signal indicating deeper muscle deterioration, decreasing core strength, and compromised body mechanics. Poor posture speeds up joint wear and tear, restricts breathing capacity, and significantly increases fall risk. All factors that can dramatically reduce both life expectancy and independence. Good posture requires proper muscle balance, joint mobility, body position awareness, and neurological coordination. When these elements deteriorate, your body's fundamental support system weakens, creating cascading effects throughout multiple body systems. If you've noticed gradual changes in your posture, increasing forward head position, rounding of the upper back, or a general sense of physical shrinking, these aren't inevitable parts of aging, but important signals worth addressing. Changes in how confidently you navigate stairs, uneven ground, or crowded spaces can also indicate decreasing postural integrity. Fortunately, posture can improve at any age through targeted exercises that strengthen core stabilizers, improve upper back mobility, and enhance body awareness. Regular posture checks, movement practices like Tai Chi or gentle yoga, and being mindful of how you sit and stand can make meaningful differences. Take a moment today to observe your posture in a mirror or ask someone to take a photo of your standing position from the side. Your body posture provides valuable insights into your overall physical function and future well-being. If you're finding value in these insights, please comment number 3 below to let me know you're with us. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend hitting subscribe and the notification bell to stay connected with our community. Your engagement helps us continue creating meaningful content. Now, let's continue exploring our signs. Sign 4, your food wisdom. How you approach food and eating after 75 provides remarkable insight into your potential longevity. Food wisdom, your body's ability to guide you toward beneficial foods while maintaining a healthy relationship with eating, emerges as a powerful predictor of vitality in later years. Consider Diane and Carol, both 79 years old. Diane has maintained a natural, intuitive approach to eating throughout her life. She enjoys a wide variety of whole foods, listens to her body's hunger, and fullness signals, and takes pleasure in meals without strictness or worry. She naturally chooses colorful vegetables, quality proteins, and satisfying whole grains. Carol, meanwhile, swings between strict diets and comfort eating. Her relationship with food involves significant stress. She rarely tries new foods, and she increasingly relies on heavily processed convenience items with minimal nutritional value. Diane's intuitive relationship with nutrition supports her gut health diversity, cell repair mechanisms, stable energy levels, and strong immune function. Carol's eating patterns, however, contribute to body-wide inflammation, compromised gut health, and increasingly unstable blood sugar, all factors that speed up biological aging. Your food patterns reflect complex interactions between your body's basic needs, your relationship with hunger and fullness, your food environment, and lifetime habits. Those who maintain vibrant health beyond 75 typically show a relaxed yet discerning approach to nourishment that prioritizes variety, quality, and enjoyment without obsession. If you've noticed changes in your relationship with food, decreasing appetite, diminishing taste perception, increasing dependence on processed foods, or growing disinterest in meal preparation, these shifts deserve attention. Similarly, if eating has become mostly mechanical rather than pleasurable, or if you find yourself choosing a narrower range of foods, your food wisdom may be signaling important changes. Rebuilding food wisdom involves reconnecting with natural hunger signals, expanding your food choices, engaging your senses during meals, and approaching eating as an opportunity for nourishment rather than merely filling up. Small changes like adding a new vegetable each week, eating without distractions occasionally, or connecting with where your food comes from can gradually restore this vital aspect of health. Your relationship with food provides a window into multiple bodily systems and can offer valuable insights into how well you're set up to thrive in coming years. Sign 5. Your sleep quality. The quality of your rest during the night hours speaks volumes about your potential longevity and vitality beyond 75. Sleep quality, how effectively your body repairs, rebalances, and rejuvenates during sleep, has emerged as one of the most reliable indicators of healthy aging and brain preservation. Think about Frank and George, both 81 years old. Frank maintains consistent sleep habits, typically getting 6 to 7 hours of relatively uninterrupted rest. He wakes feeling refreshed and has stable energy throughout his day. George, however, struggles with broken sleep. He wakes frequently during the night, often feels tired despite adequate time in bed, and experiences significant afternoon energy crashes. What George doesn't recognize is that his poor sleep quality isn't merely an inconvenience. It's actively speeding up his biological aging. During quality sleep, your body clears waste products from the brain, solidifies memories, regulates hormones, repairs cell damage, and balances immune function. When these processes are consistently interrupted, it creates system-wide effects that influence everything from thinking performance to heart health. Research increasingly shows that those who maintain good sleep quality in their later years experience significantly better health outcomes, including lower rates of dementia, better metabolic health, and greater emotional resilience. Poor sleep quality, conversely, strongly connects with accelerated mental decline, increased inflammation, and shorter life expectancy. If you regularly experience difficulty falling asleep, middle-of-the-night awakenings, early morning waking, or daytime drowsiness, these patterns warrant attention. Similarly, if you find yourself needing significantly more caffeine to stay alert or notice you're remembering fewer dreams, your sleep quality may be compromised. The encouraging news is that sleep quality can improve through consistent habits, environment optimization, and addressing underlying contributors. Maintaining regular sleep-wake times, creating a sleep sanctuary free from electronic disruptions, managing stress effectively, and paying attention to how substances like alcohol affect your rest can all support better sleep quality. Your sleep quality represents a fundamental investment in your health trajectory. Pay attention to what it might be telling you about your future vitality. If you're still with us and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 5 below to join the conversation. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I'd encourage you to become part of our community by subscribing and activating notifications. Your participation helps sustain our mission of sharing wisdom that enriches lives. Let's continue with our exploration. Sign 6. Your adaptability. How adaptable you remain in the face of life's inevitable changes reveals profound information about your potential longevity beyond 75. Adaptability, your ability to adjust gracefully to new circumstances, technologies, ideas, and challenges, consistently connects with both brain preservation and overall well-being in advanced age. Consider Betty and Ruth, both 82 years old. When Betty's longtime doctor retires, she approaches finding a new physician with practical openness. Though the change requires adjustment, she researches options, asks questions, and ultimately establishes a positive relationship with her new healthcare provider. When Ruth faces the same situation, she becomes upset, refuses to see anyone new, and consequently delays important preventative care for months. Betty's adaptability allows her to navigate life's transitions, whether technological changes, health challenges, or social adjustments, with resilience and grace. Ruth's increasing rigidity, however, creates unnecessary stress and practical complications that impact her well-being on multiple levels. In the brain, maintaining flexible response patterns requires continued development of neural pathways rather than relying exclusively on established circuits. Those who regularly adapt to new situations quite literally keep their brains younger. Moreover, psychological flexibility connects with lower stress hormones, improved immune function, and greater social connection, all factors that support longevity. If you've noticed yourself becoming more resistant to change, more easily frustrated by new technologies, or increasingly set in your routines regardless of their effectiveness, these patterns deserve reflection. Similarly, if your first response to suggestions has shifted from, "I could try that," to, "That wouldn't work for me," your adaptability may be decreasing. The good news is that adaptability can be cultivated throughout life. Intentionally placing yourself in new situations, approaching unfamiliar tasks with curiosity rather than anxiety, and consciously challenging your assumptions all help maintain this vital capacity. Even small changes to daily routines, taking different walking routes, trying new foods, or engaging with different perspectives, build adaptive capacity. Remember that flexibility isn't about abandoning your values or preferences, but rather about maintaining your ability to respond effectively to life's inevitable changes. Your willingness to adapt may be one of your most valuable assets for maintaining vitality in your later years. Sign 7. Your creative spirit. The presence of creativity in your life offers remarkable insight into your vitality beyond 75, whether through art, music, writing, gardening, cooking, or countless other forms. Your engagement with creative activities serves as a powerful indicator of brain resilience, emotional well-being, and potential longevity. Consider Alice and Doris, both 84 years old. Alice has always enjoyed watercolor painting, but in recent years has expanded her creative activities to include writing short stories and experimenting with digital photography. She approaches these activities with playfulness and curiosity rather than perfectionism. Doris, however, has gradually abandoned the creative pursuits she once enjoyed. She rarely engages in activities without clear practical purposes and has come to view creative expression as frivolous or unproductive. Alice's continued creative engagement stimulates unique brain pathways, encourages mental flexibility, and provides emotional outlets that contribute to her overall resilience. Doris's disengagement from creative activities may seem unimportant, but it reflects and reinforces narrowing thinking patterns that can accelerate age-related decline. Creative expression isn't merely about producing art. It's about maintaining your capacity for imagination, improvisation, and novel thinking. Research consistently shows that those who maintain creative practices into their later years demonstrate better brain preservation, lower rates of depression, and often report greater life satisfaction regardless of physical limitations. If you've noticed yourself becoming less playful, less imaginative, or less willing to experiment without guaranteed outcomes, these shifts may indicate narrowing mental and emotional patterns. Similarly, if your life has become predominantly routine-driven, with little room for spontaneity or exploration, your creative capacities may be underused. The wonderful news is that creative expression remains accessible regardless of physical limitations or prior experience. You don't need artistic talent or specialized training. Simply engaging with creative processes brings benefits. Try new recipes, write reflections, experiment with colors, rearrange your living space, or explore music that moves you. The specific activity matters less than your willingness to engage with open-ended processes. Your relationship with creativity isn't separate from your health. It's a fundamental aspect of maintaining mental vitality and emotional resilience as you age. Final thoughts. Now that we've explored these 7 secret signs of thriving beyond 75, take a moment to reflect on your own life. Are you nurturing brain hunger, bounce-back power, body posture, food wisdom, sleep quality, adaptability, and creative spirit? Or have you noticed subtle shifts that might be early warning signs? The amazing truth is that each of these signs represents an aspect of vitality that remains responsive to positive change, regardless of your current age or condition. Your future isn't set by your age or past habits. It's continuously shaped by your present choices and attitudes. If you've recognized areas that need attention, approach them with kind curiosity rather than judgment. Small, consistent changes often yield profound results. Perhaps begin with the sign that most resonated with you, making one modest adjustment this coming week. Remember that vitality isn't about perfection or comparison. It's about nurturing your unique capacity for resilience, engagement, and joy. The ultimate goal isn't simply adding years, but enriching each day with meaningful experiences and genuine well-being. Long life without vitality holds limited value, but when we cultivate these 7 signs, we create the possibility of not just longer lives, but richer, more fulfilling ones, lives characterized by continued growth, contribution, and connection. Thank you for joining us today on this exploration. We'd be honored to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What sign most resonated with you, and what single step might you take to nurture it this week? Your reflections not only deepen your own understanding, but enrich our entire community. If you found value in today's discussion, please support our work by liking, subscribing, and sharing with others who might benefit. Your engagement helps us continue creating content that celebrates and nurtures the wisdom of our later years. Until next time, remember that every choice you make today shapes the vitality you'll experience tomorrow. We look forward to continuing this journey together.